Hello everyone, I'm Tuco and welcome to the first episode of a new series called LOTR Structure Reforged, or Structures Reforged. So today I figured we'd start at the very beginning with the Hobbit faction. And I took this pretty poor and ordinary structure with the windmill and I made it into this windmill right here. So now, with the differences and similarities. So, similarities. They are relatively the same height. This one is 1 block taller. And I kept relatively the same shape. I didn't add like any extra sheds or something for storage or anything like that. But first things first, let's start with the outside. So, firstly, on the outside, I added this, I guess this little ledge, I suppose, or roof. I guess it's more of a roof. But this little roof here, in case it's raining, you got a nice little place so you can just look outside. But yes, that adds a bit more detail to it. Also, the actual fan of the windmill I also changed. I made it a lot more, fleshed out, I suppose. Also added some structure here with the actual blade, I suppose. Well, I guess not the blade, but like the thing that holds on to the wool and whatnot. Because here you just have a line of wool. It looks very poor and small. So this definitely adds a lot more detail to it, and I do quite like it indeed. So now, also this build here is completely comprised of wood. I added a lot of stone to this one, and the reason for that is because a stone is a very nice base. It's very sturdy. So I use stone as like the base for it, while adding some wood details to it and also some wood logs as some more support. And the reason why I chose like stone is, first off, it looks quite nice with spruce wood, of course. But if this was in the game, it would be any kind of wood, I suppose. But the reason why is because a windmill is supposed to be, full of some pretty heavy machinery, I suppose, to grind wheat into flour for breads and dough and all kinds of stuff. So I figured it'd have to have a pretty nice rock solid foundation. So now, if we come inside, I chose this door because I really like the pine door. It can be any door, of course, but anyway, if you come in here, close that behind me. This is the main floor. I'm kind of going off of what the original was. The original one had a bunch of hay in the bottom part. Of course, wheat, to be turned into flour. And also I had some storage chests, which you probably fill with all kinds of stuff if this was in the game. And then up here, I also went kind of similar to what was on the top floor, in which it was, a bedroom with some chests. I don't know where the food went. I guess you need a plate. You can also put plates up here, barrels for any kind of drink, I suppose. And then something also that I did was I added a bit more structure here to make it look like this was holding up the roof. So I added stair blocks, give it a bit more of a curve, and then some fence posts coming down. It does go quite high up. There's nothing up here. I guess if you wanted, you could add something up here, but it's really not made for anything. So let's head down here. And I do believe that's it for this structure. Now, I know it's a short video, but the reason why I'm doing it one little thing at a time, one little build, is because it does take a while to make these builds, roughly a day for me, to come up with the idea of how I'm actually going to structure this, what kind of blocks I'm going to use, and different stuff like that. So this will be coming out every Wednesday on the days that I'm doing the Let's Play series, and it is going to be one structure at a time, starting from the Hobbits, working my way down. There isn't going to be any pattern as to which builds I do first, typically in the certain faction I'm doing, but there will be an order with the factions. And I think that'll do it for this episode. Yeah, I really do like the design of it. It does look a lot more nicer than this, because this is quite plain. I don't know why I didn't complain about this when I first reviewed it. But yes, this definitely is quite plain. Maybe the interior's done perhaps a bit nicer if we come on in here. Maybe a bit nicer. Well, I don't know. I guess you guys can decide that if it's a nicer interior or not. I mean, they do have a chandelier and some furnaces. Mine doesn't have furnaces, unfortunately, or books. I guess I should add that. I forgot about those. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of the LTR structure, or LTR Minecraft Mod Structure Reforged. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please be sure to hit that like button, as always. And as always, I'm Tuco. God bless. I'll see you guys next.